Well guys, we are back from Blizzard Bash. I filmed quite a bit when I was there. I had a great time. It was freezing cold the entire Blizzard Bash. On the way home I bought a 20-pack of Gushers thinking I could buy this and then not really stop on the way home for snacks because I wanted to get home as fast as possible, and then proceeded to eat the whole box in about 40 minutes and then feel like garbage the rest of the 21-hour drive it took me to get home. It's supposed to only be 17 on Google Maps, but by the time you factor in food and fuel and bathroom breaks, it takes a lot longer. So let's go through some of the stuff I bought. On the way home, I bought these rims. They were off a Nissan, but I'm actually pretty sure I bought them, they were on a Nissan, but I'm actually pretty sure they're off of a Dodge D50. Valve stem protected, 14-inch, nice thick rim, steel. I actually bought them off Facebook Marketplace. A lot of the stuff at the place is like super expensive, but it's like the best you can get. So, you know, spending some of that extra money sometimes is actually worth it if you're there. But for me, I can't run 90% of the stuff there. The box actually kind of split in half and the sides kind of folded down when we were there, but that's because I put 300 pounds of 9-wire on the roof and I kind of got up there at the same time, so stuff started kind of falling apart down here. But we dropped off some of the 9-wire I bought at some of the buddies' houses. The 9-wire from Gray Area, some of the best 9-wire you can get. I bought some last year and actually used the entire roll. So what did we buy in here? Ooh, buddy. We got some W-body ball joints from Gray Area. I've been wanting a set of these. I want to try to do some new crazy stuff in Camry, so I think this here is one of my first steps to doing that. I bought another quick release steering wheel adapter. I'm probably going to try to build my own wheel at work one day. That way I can actually have a steel wheel. There were some aluminum ones there and some steel ones. And then, so these are from Gray Area. I think this was from Cannonball, I think I bought this from. And then these ones right here are from, there you go, Indy CNC, I believe is the company. And they're the Camry lift spacers for the back of it. So because of so many of my Camrys have been bellying out in the back, I decided to buy one of these. I love my Camrys, guys. Blizzard Bash, they just don't really have the aftermarket for them. The spindles are too weak. I don't know the rules identically for switching spindles and stuff, but there was only 2 Camrys out there. They didn't do as good as the W bodies. But the Camaros, what a show those Camaros put on there. The rear-wheel drives at Blizzard Bash are always so fun to watch. So there's what we bought there. Now when we go to the inside of the truck, this has been a big mess. We have to get our Blizzard Bash shirts for 2022 with the list of all the drivers and everything, so we got that. But then I also went over to 726 Customs and got some of their shirts. I really like the Camrys he's built. I really like the cars he builds. I really like some of the products he buys. So I did go buy 2 shirts from him. So that is what we got at Blizzard Bash, plus the 9-wire. What did it cost me to drive to Blizzard Bash in this Tacoma? I'm going to explain it to you guys. I bought the tickets for the weekend, which was about $170 Canadian for the weekend. For fuel, I filled up once here in Canada, and then I spent about another $200 in American in fuel. So that's about $400 in fuel to get there, $400 in fuel to get back. And then we got hotels 4 nights. So 3 nights were down there, 1 night was up here. So that was about another $400 in hotels. And then we got, that's American. And then we spent, I won't include all the stuff I bought at Blizzard Bash. But realistically, it was a $2,000 4-day, 5-day adventure to Blizzard Bash, including fuel and food. That's not factoring what we bought, and that's not factoring in all the alcohol I bought, because alcohol's not cheap there. $12 White Claws. I wasn't drinking the White Claws. I'm just letting you know that. I think the Bud Lights and Busch Lights were $7 each, and I drank a case of those. And you know what? It was a great weekend. I'm gonna say it was a great weekend, and it's just exhausting. I know that you guys think that like it's nice to get away, but the amount of derbies and the schedules, like so the Thursday morning we arrived. And I think we got to the Derby around 2 o'clock. Now, we had been driving all night. We slept in the truck. And then, so the Derby started at 6 p.m., but you have to get in line at 3:30, 3 o'clock to get good seats. So you're standing in line at 3 o'clock. The gates open at 4 o'clock. You get in. The Derby starts at 6. Derby goes to 2 a.m. Next day, Again, you got to be in line for 3 o'clock. Derby gates open at 4. Derby goes to 2. Starts at 6, goes to 2 a.m. I think it actually ended at 1 a.m. So by that time, you're tired. Now, Saturday morning, the Derby starts at 8, so that means 9. So that means the gates open at 7, so you have to be there around 6:30 to get a good spot in the line. Then you get kicked out around 1, and then the Derby starts back up at 6, but the gates open at 4, so you have to be in line at 3. It's just a lot of running around, standing in line, waiting. I might look into buying a box next year, because then you don't have to wait, or maybe even try to get like scheduled seating. I don't know how much that costs. So that way I don't have to wait in line. I have a spot set up for me. I don't know. We'll have to see. Who knows, I'm going to go next year. I really enjoy the trip, but it's hard. It's hard. And you always feel so, like your throat's always so burnt afterwards because of all the screaming, yelling, and non getting the right amount of sleep, and the amount of people that are there, and the amount of emissions in the air from all these cars running race fuel. It's crazy. But a great time, great adventure. I never stick around for any of the finals on Sunday. I just watch the minis and leave because I want to get a head start on the way home. So that's what we bought. That's the trip. And thanks, guys, for watching. I have to wait 30 days to be able to put up any footage of the actual heats of the Demolition Derby. But I'm going to put up little sneak-its and peeks coming up. So make sure you guys stick tuned for that. I did take down my Zacks Workshop t-shirts. I sold them, quite a bit of them, to a lot of people. So thanks, everybody. And don't forget, if you want to buy some Zacks Workshop t-shirts, just let me know. I ship them out. They'll go through PayPal if you want to pay for them. Take care, guys. We'll see you back here later on Zacks Workshop.